Hello, Samantha. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is Arx_Hydro. We are doing Blasphemous yet again. This should be the final night. It wasn't supposed to be. Yesterday was supposed to be the final night. We practically started stream on the doorstep of the final boss. Just had that little crescenta to deal with first. But then, despite being pretty mid on the game, I'm liking it, but I'm not blown away.
Welcome to
Got obsessed with completing and finding shit.
Fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Got my Elden Ring tattoo last week. Hope you're doing well.
Smarty, thank you so much for the resub over on Twitch and the 14 total months. That is a lot of time, a lot of support. I really appreciate that. Enjoy not getting any pre-roll ads and your emotes, and thank you so much. Congrats on the tattoo. I hope you're super pleased with how it came out. If you're at a keyboard, if typing is easy for you, I'd love to know what it is. A character, the Elden Ring symbol from, you know, the menu of the game and so on. Your favorite weapon. Thank you so much for the resub. Today we are going to do a little more of the searching around. I want to beat that boss I finished on. I'm confident, though it's a style of boss that's not my favorite. I'll explain more when we get to the actual game, you know, after guess the game and schedule and stuff. I want to beat that boss we left off on last night. I want to talk a bit about if anyone knows whether there's more story with Crescenta to see. I want to find the 1 or 2 more Quicksilvers, I hope not more than 2, that I'm missing if possible, and then the final boss. It may be a shorter stream if everything goes smoothly, but I sort of doubt the boss I'm on right now will go smoothly, and I don't know anything about the finals, so we will see what happens. We'll see. We want to finish it tonight because there's a game coming out tomorrow and Friday, both of which I want to try, but we'll talk about that more later. Let's settle in. Let's do some Guess the Game. How are you? How's your day been? How is your week going? How is everybody? What'd you eat today? All those questions. What's up, Candy? What's up, Rave? What's up, Wraths? Hey, Windswept, Chaos, Batadar, M. Firelight, Smarty, Caroline, Explodaberry. What's up, everybody? You're finishing Blasphemous today? Yeah, sure thing, Hydra. Sure. Yeah. Okay, let's get you to bed. What's up, guys? How are you doing? It's good to see you. Hello. Smoothly. Goes on a 6-hour stream. It's not going to happen today. I am willing, if we're at 4.5 hours and haven't even gone back to the final boss, to cut out of what I'm doing and go there. But hopefully it won't get to that point. Hi, Hydro. Blasphemous 6, the re-reckoning of the Electric Boogaloo. It's 5-stream week. 5-stream week! Hello, howdy. Remember to sleep and hydrate. Just wondering if you were streaming today. This was supposed to be a day off. I'm feeling good and energetic. I mean, I think we'll be able to do a 5-stream week. There is a chance that, like, Sunday, well, won't happen if I need time, but I think we'll be good. We need to finish tonight. With enough time, I can... Oh, let's see. I've got to clean the cat box. I have to take out the trash because it's Wednesday. I need to drop off laundry so I have something to wear for the meeting I'm hosting on Friday. I need to prepare a bunch of stuff for an errand tomorrow. I need all this, like, identity information. I need to get that stuff done tonight, but it's okay. We only left off at a boss that I'm uncertain about. We'll be fine. It's the Elden Ring logo on your forearm. You can see it in r/Elden Ring tattoo. You also posted on r/Elden Ring. Hell yeah. I might try to find that later. That's an awesome idea. Congrats again. This stream doesn't exist. Does that mean I don't? None of us are really real? Look, I know existentialist questions come up a lot about, you know, reality and the nature of here, but it's just this stream wasn't supposed to happen. You are supposed to happen. You're valid. My decision to try to, like, 95% the map in a game I think is like, 6 out of 10. We'll talk about it when we finish the game. Is what's probably not valid, but has happened, and so here we are. You exist, your output doesn't. It's just thoughts into the ether. What's up, Rosie? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Can we discuss the awesomeness of your shirt? We have yet another beer-drinking animal. This time, riding another animal. Are they atop anything funny? Oh, it's just a pink cloud, but there's more donuts down there. Ate Taco Bell for dinner. Started reading This Is How You Win the Time War today. Very nice. I don't think I've ever had Taco Bell. I'm not kidding. The only time I think I might have, but not remember, is when I was helping a friend working for a theater camp here in the city. And so, like, you know, going to camp in the city is a little bit different. Your field trips are like, hey, let's all go down and pick up a huge Taco Bell order. That's a field trip some nights because it takes more planning to go to a big park or get out of the city. So I remember picking up once or twice big, like, catering style orders, essentially, of Taco Bell with some of the kids, and I may have stayed and eaten with them. I can't remember. But it's possible I've never had it. I've forgotten if I did. You've reached the point in Helldivers where you don't think it's your fault. The mortar sentries and flamethrowers are just programmed to team kill. Yeah, every time one of us sets down a mortar sentry in my group of friends, we let everyone know that it's no longer safe to be in melee. Stop using the flamethrower for a little while, probably. They last, if nothing breaks them, they last so long and they shoot so far. They can be affecting you at your next objective if they're neighbors to each other without you hearing when it's firing. It can be rough. Specifically aiming to team kill you. What's up, Eric? Good to see you. Here in New York City, why on earth would you? A good point. You feel like Taco Bell is integral to the American experience? I mean, I do too. I see both sides. On the one hand, I'm in New York City, look at the options I've got. On the other, it's Taco Bell. You should have the point of reference, shouldn't you? And a point of reference requires several experiences, perhaps regular experiences. I don't know. But even in New York City, if you want to go cheap, there are, you know, I think actually a lot of them have died out. The other day, I think I saw a sign for dollar tacos at a place that did other stuff. So I think it was to get you in the door. But there used to be food trucks in a couple hole-in-the-wall places that did dollar tacos. That was insanely popular among the improv crowd and sketch comedy crowd and stuff after shows, you know, wandering around the East Village and stuff tonight, Chelsea and places. But I think you know, rents rose and they had to raise prices or they disappeared. But it was a thing for a while. And that made it hard to go to Taco Bell because those ones were, you know, a little bit, they were dollar tacos, but they were a little better from what most people said. I'm not even the person to judge like we were talking about. Just finished catching up on the last VOD and you're playing an absurd amount of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Nice. What's up, Shoujo? Good to see you. Hey, Caldera. You've had zero focus for work today. You, however, did recreated. I can't read. You have, however, recreated your farm layout in Google Sheets to plan placements. So there's how your day is going. How are you? This is your Stardew farm, right? So I was about to ask, is there any quick way to go ahead and make a plot out of it instead of all the rectangles? But of course there is. You just change all your, like, row heights to equal your fucking column widths. Why would that be hard? Yeah, it's easy to do. Nice, impressive. I hope you came up with some good ideas. Now I want tacos. This is the danger of watching streams. Food, a regular chat topic. On any stream, anywhere. Even tournaments with like professional casters talking over what pros are doing in the game. I feel like those are gonna have food sponsors. In between matches, food's just gonna come up. This is a risk of live entertainment generally. Having Taco Bell and getting the runs is a core memory. You should. 40 hours into Dead Cells, just found out there's a map of all the areas. There's a site to design your Stardew farm. Is there? Well, there's that. I bet there's several. Shoujo makes some baller-ass spreadsheets, though. She may have some built-in functionality she needs or wants, but that's a very cool option. Nice. Nice. Let's get to Guess the Game. Let's guess some games. This is how we warm up at the start of most of our streams. Oh, I need to do this first, which I have a button for and I keep forgetting about. I have a button right here. We're trying to guess the games in these images. Our only extra rules: if you know the answer, don't guess. That's not really guessing. But go ahead and be super smug and go, I know what this is, and you will be our safety net. If we haven't gotten it by our final guess, that's image number 6, I will come back and ask you because I don't want to lose our streak. I inhaled wrong. Oh, the flow is ruined. Stream is canceled. I'm dying. I'm back. I'm good. I didn't even need to cough. The energy kind of just started making it evaporate faster. Still feel a little tickle. Excuse me if I have to cough or something. Go ahead and be super smug. Everybody else, what game do you think this is? There we go. Thief, Skyrim, you're gonna do it till it's right. We may have already had Skyrim. So that until, you might be late for that until. What's up, Banajak? Good evening. I hate time zones. I apologize if the stream's at a very bad time for you. And that's the case for a lot of people. I hate time zones too. What's up, Braddock? Batman Arkham City. You lay awake at night thinking of your Stardew Valley layouts? Modern Warfare 2, the original one? What of those do I think it is? Thief? Thief? Not with these tubes along the walls. These I was thinking about because there's a lot of sort of like, not steampunk specifically, but esque, that level of technology, though magical, right? In Thief? I've only watched a little bit of Thief 1, I think, when Gold Plated Games, when Oddish played it, twitch.tv/Gold Plated Games. He's usually on about an hour after I'm finished. I wish I could raid him more often, but it takes quite a long stream from me. You should all go check him out. What were the other guesses? So, a Thief, unless they like changed the style in the new one, I don't think so. Looks like Fallout, Fallout 3. Is it green enough for Fallout 3? Is it green enough? I think of Fallout 3 as looking like the first Matrix movie. Green. I might be a bit harsh on it in my memory, however. Batman Arkham Asylum. I think we've had 2 Arkham Asylums now, right? Let's try it. Or no, we've had Arkham City and Arkham Asylum. Brad was in first. Let's try Arkham City. I certainly don't know which it would be of the 2. I've only played Asylum. Okay, it was City. Well done in 1, and well recognized, Christian. You had exactly the right series. They look largely the same. Well done, Samantha. Hello.
Have a good time.
Snakeman will fuck you while you try to walk through traps. Smarty, thank you so much for the gifted sub over on Twitch. That's so generous to me and the recipient. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate the support. And Dr. Aluka, enjoy your ad-free viewing, your Baxter emotes, etc., etc. Metacritic score 94. Originally on PS3 and
like,
360.
Share, subscribe,
This
send
hello?
money, carry my children for me, buy me a car.
Kaylin, thank you so much for the Prime sub over on Twitch. I enjoy getting no ads, having those emotes to use all over Twitch. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the support. That's very kind, and I appreciate it. You can see Batman ears on image 2. Can you? Fuck the bag. Oh, you can.
It's a choo-choo.
Smarty, thank you for the 100 bits. Fuck the bank I work for. I haven't watched that sketch in a while. Should refresh it in my mind. Thank you so much for the incredible amount of support. Thank you. I feel silly just saying I appreciate over and over again because it really is true, but I worry how it sounds saying it back to back to back. But thank you. I really appreciate it. PS3 360 action adventure released in 2011 by Rocksteady Studios. I wonder if Suicide Squad is worth playing on a deep sale, because let me tell you, it goes on some deep sales. And I heard the single player campaign is almost good old-fashioned Rocksteady goodness. And it's a big service game, and do I want to give them any money for that? And I don't know. Anyway, previous days, happiness, good things. Day 636. Nick really enjoyed it? Nice. What's up, Chaos? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. You just punched her like that? No talk? No lead-in? Samantha, what is this? What's the most orange game you know? 100% worth it? Oh, really? Okay. All right. Good to see you, Thomas. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. Do you see the reviews for another Crab's Treasure? They seem very good. No. Did an embargo lift? I had no idea. I did see the reviews for Stellar Blade, and all of them were either across the board good and great for each sort of aspect they wanted to talk about, or one of them I read was pretty down on the story. Not saying it was bad, but they were just like, there is nothing that grabbed me about the characters and story, but they were still very positive about the action and the design and so on. So I'm willing to say, unless, you know, I'm like ill or something, I'm gonna get on Friday as well. That's the schedule I was talking about earlier. We need to finish Blasphemous tonight because tomorrow we're playing another Crab's Treasure, which is a Souls-like cartoony game where you play a crab that looks really great and is apparently getting some good reviews. And Friday, Stellar Blade comes out, which is an action game somewhat akin to Nier Automata, Devil May Cry, you know, yeah, third-person flashy action game. Spectacle fighter, as Fen likes to call them. Is that his term? Does anyone know? Or has people heard Spectacle Fighter before? Fen's the first person I heard saying it. Let's say Fallout 3, this is Banana the Game, New Vegas, Oven Sim, but you're in the oven. Maybe it's the prequel to I Am Bread. Becoming bread. : in the oven. Half-Life 1, Red Dead Revolver, that's a sauna. Stray. No one plays Soulsborns for the story. Or are you saying they don't play it for the story? They play it, then they go to YouTube for the story. You know Spectacle Fighter is a known term? Okay. Fen's just the first time I ran into it. Cyberpunk is pretty orange sometimes. Let's go ahead and say Fallout New Vegas. Someone said Fallout New Vegas. I finished up the series and really enjoyed it. Did one of you say Persona earlier? Because now I'm thinking of Persona. I don't know a lot about the series, but Metacritic score 90%. You agree with Brad? Brad said Persona 4. You say Persona 4. We got a Persona 4 over on YouTube as well from Rave Taco. Persona 4. Persona 4 is correct. Well recognized. Most of you had that right here, right? 2 out of the 3 of you. There may have even been more. Good shit. 90% Metacritic score, originally on PS2, week 135. Get that later. Role-playing social simulation. Look, we're all meeting at Jeunesse. Okay, that's all I can read. Originally released in 2008. Chariot, Tomoe. Level 33. Next level. That must be the experience. Because I doubt a game where you go to school regularly. Do you do that in Persona 4 or is that just 5? It's probably a high school game. They would teach you that 3,973 comes after 33. Developed by Atlas. That'd be a pretty bad math class. And you should know how to count by high school. Let's do one more previous day. We're 2 for 2 so far. We're 2 for 2. Let's make it another perfect day in our list of perfect days. Samantha, what is this? What is it? Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? World of Warcraft Cataclysm. Other games that might have a big chunky slash and something. Oh, what's the word? Borderlands 3 has big chunky graphics. Mega Man. Persona's your favorite series? Nice. Sea of Thieves. That could have big chunky slashes and things. Now on PlayStation 5. And is that all it came to, or did it come to Switch as well? Did they run that on Switch? I bet it has quite scalable graphics. I don't know. Fruit Ninja. That's a wall. That is a wall. Condemned Criminal Origins. Reminder to sit on your hands if you know the answer for sure. Yes, if you are 100% certain, you are only allowed to be super smug until we get to image 6 and we need your help. Because we want to give other people a chance to throw out their guesses. So instead, just go, I know this one. Knew it instantly. The wave graphics of Sea of Thieves would melt the Switch. Those waves are so incredible. And it's so nerdy to talk about, but the majority of the data around the waves is server side, so that you can see where ships are accurately, not client side. Amazing. I'll shut up, but incredible. So beautiful. I like Fruit Ninja. I want to do Fruit Ninja. Is it a Fruit Ninja game? Fruit Ninja VR. Holy shit, it is a Fruit Ninja. Well recognized. But it's not Fruit Ninja VR. Why did you say that? 2/3 of that, and then I assumed the VR. Which Fruit Ninja do you think it is, Samantha? Your options are... I need to type more. Fruit Ninja or Fruit Ninja Connect 2. Vote now. Vote. Gotta be just Fruit Ninja. It's the background of Fruit Ninja. Connect. I want to click Connect just because it's more fun to click the weirder titles. Why is that? They're often wrong because they sort of skew towards more recognizable things. It doesn't matter how weird the title is. Why do I enjoy just guessing the weirder titles? I'm going to take Connect 3 as Connect 2, and that gives us 3 total votes for Connect 2. We get to click that one. Oh, it's not that one, but I don't regret doing it. I don't regret it for a second. Fruit Ninja. Nailed it. That is a fucked up traffic light. I don't think they should build them that way. Did you know in South Africa, traffic lights are called robots? Genre arcade, said platform mobile, released in 2010, developed by Half Brick Studios, PTY Limited, don't know what that means. Big Ant Studios, PTY Limited. Good shit. 3 up, 3 down. We are the greatest. The greatest! Because you're I'm not like other streamers pick me. Very much so. I was hoping someone wouldn't say it so directly, but I can't deny the truth. This looks like vomit. That's because they're playing well. We're at 665 played, 660. We have to do one more. We're going pretty fast. Samantha, we have to do one more. I've resisted the urge to do one more in so many other situations. We have to. We have to. What is this? Don't get it wrong. The number of the beast. Samantha, what game is this? Dwarf Fortress with the tile set? What else would it be? I keep wanting to say Ultima Online. It's not that because it's not isometric. What is this? You got it? Oh, we have a safety net. Thank you, Daxieth. Happy Wednesday. It's so good to see you. We have a safety net. We have a safety net. All right, good shit. All right, throw out whatever guess now. We're good. Civ Revolution, RimWorld. I like the RimWorld, Gus. Let's do RimWorld first. RimWorld. Wait, don't you go to a planet? Why would they use axes and shields even at the start of... I'm clicking it. It's not RimWorld. It is weirdly slightly isometric. Is this Ultima Online? I thought Ultima Online was a little more diagonal. I know it's not like isometric the way Super Nintendo games often were. But what is this? Not Civ Rev? What's up, Aloy? Good to see you. Imagine not getting this instantly. Heathens. All right, Ultima Online. Let's try it. Ultima Online. It's not Ultima Online. Original platform PC. Caps. No, Cape. Caps? Cape. It's not Fallout. So that doesn't say caps. Shut up, Hydro. Skills, battle, VIP. Log out. RuneScape? The original RuneScape? I thought original RuneScape was 3D. RuneScape's always been 3D. Am I wrong? I didn't play it, so I honestly don't know. Zomboid is a different slant. Yes, Zombie's got better resolution than this, I think. Adventure Quest? Samantha's dead to me? We just play different games. You thought old school RuneScape? I think it's 3D. OSRS, I'm almost absolutely certain is, and I imagine it recreates the graphics of original RuneScape, actual original RuneScape, perfectly, right? Otherwise, people wouldn't be so pleased with it. You the only one here that played every old MMO? Possibly. What other MMOs are there? Oh, Ragnarok Online, but it's not that. Asheron's Call, that's fully 3D. I'm trying to think of really old ones. EverQuest is obviously 3D, Guild Wars 1 is 3D, World of Warcraft is 3D. We need to go older. What else was there at the time of Ultima Online? What else was there? I miss Ragnarok Online? Me too. I think I've changed as a person. I couldn't go back to it, but I've got a lot of nostalgia and I miss it. Tibia? Tibia's a bone. Tibia's a bone. It's also a game. Tibia. I don't know that title. This has to be from an age when there weren't that many MMOs. I probably heard of it unless it was really small. But I do not know that title. I've forgotten it completely if I did ever hear it. Well guessed. I assume that's what you thought, Daxieth. You had Tibia correct. Tibia was the answer. Genre Mamorpaga. This character's name is Skzkzks. I love it. Originally released in 1997. Look at that interface. This is just a mud with a tile set. Nice. I don't know that for actual fact, but it sure looks like one. Developed by CIP Productions. Tibia, they have a description down low where I'm reading here. Tibia is a highly immersive, maybe for the time, massively multiplayer online role-playing game developed and published by Cipsoft, released in 1997. It is one of the oldest and longest-running online games, which facilitates the exploration of a vast medieval-themed open world filled with thrilling adventures and dangerous creatures. Players take on the role of heroic characters. This is back when you could describe any adventure game and people would be like, oh, cool. You get to take on the role of a heroic person in this. And every game, apart possibly from Spec Ops The Line, where your perspective will change on your character, or would if you got to play it when it was offered and now you can't buy it. I'm going off on a real tangent with this. I'm gonna stop there. Is there anything else here? Open PvP system. That sounds suspect just because what I know of Ultima Online, as I never played it myself, was two of my classmates in middle school coming in to talk about their griefing adventures every day. Open PvP in a very old first-gen MMO. All right, well, more importantly, Samantha, 666 played, 666 won. Fantastic. Good shit. 100% win rate. Oh, look at all that there. Apart from the 100%, I wish we could have a 101% win rate because then all of the digits up there would be one gigantic palindrome. Oh, you supreme screenshot savants. Good shit. I've been so helpful. It's so good to have you here. 666. How blasphemous. It's the perfect day for it, right? Good shit. Oh, excellent job, Samantha. Thank you for all your help. I would not have gotten Tibia on my own. I might have gotten the Batman game. I don't remember when they showed Batman more clearly, but I would have started guessing the Arkham games. What was the other one we got? It was, Persona. I said Persona 2, like in the second image, I would have guessed them. I don't know when I would have gotten it because I would have been guessing the number randomly. But that Tibia, I would not have gotten. Good shit. Well done, team. Okay, the schedule this week. We are playing Blasphemous and we are finishing it tonight. We need to, because tomorrow, another Crab's Treasure comes out. It is a cartoony, three-dimensional, Souls-like game where you play a hermit crab. You can get different shells. You may get different weapons. I remember seeing him wielding a fork. I can't remember if I saw other weapons, but there's big sea creature bosses to fight. It looks very exciting. I'm hoping it's fantastic. We're trying that tomorrow, 6 p.m. US Eastern, same time this stream started. A little earlier because I was late today. Friday, I'll be online for a bonus stream to try Stellar Blade when it comes out. Third-person action game with weird monsters, and yes, a very sexy character. But we're gonna focus on her other qualities, like the ability to do triple flips and vivisect monsters, okay? She's not all ass. She's also covered in blood. And then Sunday, we'll be online at 6 again to play whichever of those two games, Another Crab's Treasure and Stellar Blade, has grabbed me most. That is the plan. So tonight, tomorrow, Another Crab's Treasure, Stellar Blade Friday, one of those two games Sunday. Good. Okay, that's stream business done. Let's get to Blasphemous. Oh my god, I uninstalled it. What am I gonna... No, I'm kidding. I just couldn't find it with my eyes for a second. Blasphemous, 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 blasphemous. We left off at that fiery bonus boss, so we're gonna go right back and fight her. I'm hoping to do this in like 30 minutes of attempts, which would be a lot of attempts, but I'm hoping to keep it to that, because there are a couple other things I want to do before going to the final boss after that. Yeah, sure. Specifically, I want to beat this boss, then I want to find missing Quicksilver and see the end of that quest, and then I guess I just have a few questions about, like, is Chrysanta's quest actually finished? Is there anything else I should see? I gotta think a little bit. Are the wounds kissers done, or is there items I could feasibly find for them pretty quick? We'll talk about that after the boss. Okay? That is the idea tonight. Sounds fun? Covered in blood. And now we pray. Covered in blood makes anyone 95% more attractive. Facts. Honestly, I've always been scared of getting addicted to an MMO. Playing World of Warcraft in college, I honestly was addicted, not to like a terrible extent, I don't think. I don't know how bad it can get for other people, but I definitely had an addiction. And I don't want to say it's been good for me. You should all go get addicted to something once, but now I can recognize that. I was actually talking about this at Game of Thrones night with my friend, because he'd been telling me a very similar experience about college and getting addicted to original StarCraft. He's a little older than me. He's, 65, whereas I'm 59. Though, for him, only his roommate's computer was good enough to play it, and all three people in his roommate situation used the computer for work, so they actually had an intervention. I just had to stop myself because I was failing classes. But God, I remember so much how that game affected me. Like, there was one night where I got a little tired of just grinding levels, and I was like, this is supposed to be PvP, right? And they were like, yeah. And I went, but we don't see anyone. And they were like, well, this is deep in Horde territory. And I was like, where are the Alliance right now? And they told me, Q staying up until like 3 a.m. Ash was with us, and that's a big deal for my friend to wake the ape. He's a morning person. We were up till like 3 a.m. wandering around the edge of the continent trying to avoid main roads so we didn't get killed, get to their area. The two of them were characters that could turn invisible, so they would stealth and I would be the bait because I was slightly higher level, but you know, like 3 enemies would go, oh, we can take him. What are you doing around here, Horty? And attack me. And then they would appear and kill. And I remember my forearms getting tense and hurting while I was playing the game because I was so excited. And that's why I realized I had a problem. Okay, day 6 of Blasphemous. The stream that wasn't supposed to happen. Tonight, we beat this boss quickly. We finish up a couple other quests I'm interested in quickly. We beat the final boss quickly. 10 out of 10 jokes throughout. This stream wasn't supposed to happen. This is my shame, and I must gild it. What prayer do I want to bring in for her? What prayer do I want to fight her with? Because I can't change mid-fight. Astarion covered in blood, parentheses, not his, makes me feral. Astarion is a blood pile, not so sexy. All the kissy guys. If Spider-Man's webs dissolve in an hour, do emergency rescues have an intense response time? I guess if heroes are taking care of some of it, maybe it's easier for them to get there in an hour. They're less pressed. I don't know. I don't know. Jokes are starting out strong. Good. Excellent. Hydro has died times. Don't rush the game. You need patience. Patience. You're hoping one try? So I'm thinking that I actually removed the bead that makes it do more damage, right? Yes. I have this on. What does this do? Oh, considerable defense boost. I'll keep that. I have fire defense, movement speed, faster healing, bonus health, bonus fervor. I probably don't need bonus fervor. You know? Defense from the grape as well. I could put on more fire defense, but honestly, I'm worried more about just getting hit too much than an individual hit. That sounded so stupid. I don't need defense. I'm only worried about getting hit too much. I feel like either I have the dodging good enough or I don't. But maybe in phase 2, that's not true. The problem with this boss is that phase 1 is a learn how to react to these things. Recognize them, react. I like those bosses generally. Phase 2 is, now here's some random fireballs. I hope where you're used to standing during each attack is safe at the time. And I don't hate that, but if this takes long enough, I could come to hate that. So maybe I just want more defense against the fire. Protects while you drink from... I'm going to put that on for now because I'm tired of looking at this. Now, when I drink a bile flask, I have iframes for some or all the time I'm drinking. So maybe I should make the drinking slower so I get more iframes. Let's not worry about that right now. I was thinking maybe I use the lightning from the sky just because there are times where she's in the air I could probably get more damage than hopping and slashing, hopping and slashing, hopping and slashing. That's what I'm thinking. I think it makes more sense than anything else. What does this do? Oh, you get more Tears of Atonement. Cool S's, that is. I'm gonna get Toronto to my sister. Let's do that. Okay, here we go. Can we bet on it? Under 10 over 10? Sure, we can bet on it. 1 second, I'm gonna start a bet. We'll start at 10. Because I think actually that's a good break point. I only got to 50% last time. Maybe we'll make it 8. 10 is a lot. I don't know. Okay, let's do a prediction. Apologies, YouTube. I'll make this a vote, but there's no points for you to gamble. I'll make a vote, though. You can vote on. Will Hydro beat this in less than 8 attempts? Yes. I'm a nice person. No. I'm an awful pessimist. It's too long. Pessimiz. That looks French. Pessimiz. No, I'm an awful pessimist. You are gonna have 60 seconds. Twitch chat, Samantha, to get that done. Now, let me start a vote for you, YouTube, so you can at least make your opinions known. How do you start a vote? Start a poll. There it is. Will Hydro beat this in less than 8 attempts? Yes, I'm a nice person. No, I'm a pessimist. Ooh, you get the full awful pessimist. Wait. Is there space for that? YouTube Samantha gets the full word. The full word. I don't know how long you have to vote. I didn't see a thing to change the time, but go ahead and vote. Vote away. Back to 28 H-Bucks I go. Did you have very little to begin with, or did you bet the farm? This is just for fun, Samantha. Take it easy there. 61,500 to 105.4 thousand. You don't even know, like, a huge number of viewers here. Anyway. You know what? I think the poll just goes until I end it. I guess I'll end it when the prediction ends. The issue is, I can't see the prediction. It doesn't show up on my pop-out chat. I guess I'll just end the poll soon, so that people can't change their votes or jump in late once it's clear how long it's going to take. We'll see. Maybe because no one has anything to spend points on. They have 10,000 point highlighted messages that I don't read. Shall I get them cake as well? Though the quote probably was brioche, but everyone knows let them eat cake, so we go with that for out-of-touch rich people. Okay, I'm going to end the poll on YouTube in 10, 9, 8. Remember, there's delay, so it's going to close around 2 or 3. Where was I? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I wish there was sound in background on this fucking game. 1. Boom. Ooh, slightly pessimistic. Out of 11 votes, 45% yes, I'm a nice person. 54% no, I'm an awful pessimist. People don't believe in me. Let's get going. I could fuck up a brioche. Brioche French toast is so good. Brioche is a top tier ingredient. Let's go. Isadora, voice of the dead. Got that big hit in. We like that big hit. Ah, shit. It's so much faster than I remember. But now I'll remember. I don't know the timing on these. Oh, invulnerability saves me. That was good. That was good equipping. Well, that does like fuck all to her. Shit, I'm busy. Nice miss. In between. Come on, Hydro. This is your shame stream. You gotta beat the boss at least. Early, late. Come on, Hydro. Got one. Over. Oh shit, why did I try to jump that? I made it. Shit. It's okay, we have fire defenses. Didn't I slide? I expected to actually get hit by the third one. I wasn't sure what I was going to do about that, but I thought I'd avoid the one that hit me. Oops. Alright, it's later than I think, and... Got it. Got it. He's back! And we really need to get it. I have less pleasant songs stuck in my head today, so... I don't want to be wandering around singing to myself and you. We gotta get it. What a time to finish. I would have been invulnerable if I'd still been going when that happened. Shit. Yeah, I need you to do the long one there. What is this? What's just one mean? Don't know. Alright, here's where it gets really hard. The randomness. Yep. So those fireballs are just coming constantly now. And they may just be here at inopportune moments, and I don't know what to do about it. Shit, lady, see, I'm trying to watch the fireballs, not you. Can parry a lot of her stuff, it turns out. More than I thought. That fireball's supposed to hit the ground. We're out of heals now. Hello? What is this? Oh, I see. Okay. Right into one. Shit, I was checking on fireballs at the time. You stopped early! You're not supposed to do that! Shit. Actually, this part's sort of okay. I just can't afford to get hit once. There's still fireballs coming out of the center. I hit... block, I did. I must have hit it before I hit the ground. Insert golden 10 out of 10 joke here. Fuck. It's not listening to the controller either. Good start to the shame stream. Optimus totally got this win. That was a really good first attempt. Better than I thought I'd do. I swear to you, I set 8 as what I thought was a realistic 50-50 breakpoint. You turn down your alerts for a moment. I can. Actually, I don't know how. I think I can. Is this volume thing? Oh yeah, I can. I think they'll show up visually, but the volume is now muted. Why have I never looked at the controls on Streamlabs before? I celebrated my 7th stream anniversary recently. Someone better remind me to turn it on later. Oh, that's why. Smarty! Thank you so much for 25 gifted subs, a ridiculous amount. You're absolutely welcome to do that while the alerts are on. Occasionally, I have delayed going into a scene like in Baldur's Gate because I wanted to possibly get it without the back. But we're just fighting a boss here. I can try to thank people and convey my appreciation, which is deep and real. Thank you so, so much. While I die, I have that ability. Turn the alerts back on. Let's see if it picks up in the middle. Did I pause them or does it skip them? Wait, was there 2 packs of that? What just happened? Did it list it twice? I have to scroll up and see. Okay, I think it might just be a Streamlabs error. Whatever happened. Smarty, thank you so, so much. On behalf of myself and everyone who just got themselves a gifted sub over on Twitch.
Welcome to Sans, you're gonna have a good time.
Okay,
Snake Wang will
it just
fuck
picked up in the
you
middle
while you
somewhere,
try
it
to
looks
block
like.
your traps.
I guess it's been displaying over there. So it picked up with audio at the next one, of course. That behavior is obvious. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone who just got themselves a sub, enjoy your new emotes. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And thank you once more, Smarty. That's so...
Welcome to Sans,
subbing is never required. Donating is never required. But it's a huge help. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Pause. Breathe. Patience. Eye contact. Thank you. Exhale.
Welcome to Sans.
Happy 7th stream anniversary. Thank you so much, Boyan. I appreciate that. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. Music is pretty epic. It is. And now you're going to hear it with my voice clips over the top. Let's fight her again.
Welcome to Sans. You're gonna have a good time. Snake Wang will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Why do you clothe yourself in blue when you're the fire lady? You've got red hair and stuff. What are you trying to resist or hide? What's with the blue? It's the slow one. And suddenly fast?
Put it in your mouth. Let all the fluff come out.
I was early on that. You can be early. I thought she was so fast. The instant I was able to block, it would be safe to do so.
Welcome to Sans, gonna have a good time. Snakebite will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Go again, we go again. That's so nice. You can be safe in the middle there. It sure looks like you shouldn't be.
Welcome to Sans, gonna have a good time. Snakebite will fuck you while you try to walk
That's
through
the
traps.
fast one, and I wasn't ready because I was in the air. Ready for that shit, though. Ah, I ran back into an attack.
Welcome to Sans, gonna have a good time. Snakebite will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Shit. Fast one. It is. Ah, I knew what the pace of that was and just got it a little bit wrong with my fingers. I didn't think that was the really long one or anything. I just... Oops. What we really need to resist is having the one good attempt, lots of bad attempts.
Put it in your
Curse.
mouth. Let all the fluff come out.
Oh, it's a slow one. A little bit early. Late, really? That surprises me.
Welcome to Sans, gonna have a good time.
Early.
Snakebite will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Good. Heal again. This is going rough.
Like, share, subscribe, send money, carry my children for me, buy me a car.
Ah, man, I can't get that purple slide one.
Welcome to Sans, gonna have a good time. Snakebite will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
One where she leaves images like she slides the way I do. I cannot figure out the timing.
Why do I have to be so beautiful?
Going into phase 2, and I have one heal. This doesn't feel like the attempt, but I'm gonna keep giving it my level best. I hit jump. I hit jump. My level best! I just jumped into one of them as it was spawning.
Welcome to Sans, gonna have a good time. Snakebite will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
The timing on some of these is so weird. But I've seen them so many times, I have to learn.
Welcome to Sans, gonna have a good time. Snakebite will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Stop disappearing and reappearing at exactly the wrong moment.
Welcome to Sans, gonna have a good time. Snakebite will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Since she was drawing those in, I assumed they would be incorporeal. I wasn't paying attention to them last attempt. I just got lucky that none of them crossed my path while I was going to her.
Snakebite will fuck you while you try to walk through traps.
Anyway. This boss reminds you of the Iron Maidens in Elden Ring. The Iron Maidens.
Welcome to Sans.
I don't remember
have a good time.
them off
will
the top of my
fuck
head.
you while you try to walk through traps.
I'm trying to find what that's a reply to. JoJo wants to rule in hell? I think that's an accurate statement. Hydra's died 0 times! Let's go with a Lucas count. We've got a lot of uncertainty about the count with how the command's been going weird. Let's go with a Lucas count. Look at the evidence we have right here. No one can say you're wrong. I'm not dead right now, so 0 could be right. What's up, Marty? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Hated this boss at first, then really enjoyed it. I don't know how I feel about bosses that are highly designed. Each, attack has a specific thing it does and a specific set of things you can do to counter it and either avoid damage or avoid damage and profit with damage or give up some health and get some damage. You make those decisions and you learn your reactions. And then adding to it a completely random element about where are the fireballs right now during this attack you're used to dodging in this way. I don't immediately think like, oh, this is bad design. I'm not saying that, but I don't know how I feel about them. Depends on the boss. So far, I don't dislike this boss, but I don't know how to do better. You gonna switch your spell? I honestly don't know which spell would be better. I don't know. I don't know which one I should do. Generates a barrier. Damage enemies trying to cross it. Maybe that one? You know what? That goes up quite a bit. I think it casts right where I'm standing. If she's in it the entire time, that might rack up good damage. during, you know, when she's lighting the brazier and summoning the things, and times where she's still. Let's try that. The robot ladies with the blade arms, of course. Okay, I remember them. I remember them. Thank you. Did everyone already get all the Frida comparisons out of their system during the last stream? No, actually. I mean, people may have made them. I miss a good amount of messages right now. I apologize for that, by the way, Samantha. I hope I still catch enough of them. You feel I'm part of things, because I certainly do. But there's slightly more of you here than the past, and in 2 chats, and I miss stuff. That was late. I can get the 3rd one. Good enough. Fuck off. I barely had time to react to that. Okay, let's try it. How much should I do, really? Oh, I don't have the thing. Oh, it costs a lot to cast, too, I just noticed. It'd probably be worth figuring out if I can get over to her and get a couple hits in at the start of that attack, since it doesn't matter where I'm standing. It crosses the entire arena. I don't need to be close or far from her. Shit, I noticed her too late, and I had a momentary pause in going to the right, and that was enough to lose the distance I needed. Early on my... but that's possible. I can get more damage in there. Fuck off. It's a pretty tight one, to be fair to me. I was just about to thank you for knocking me out of the way of the other attack, but you knocked me into one, so... Call it a wash? Call it a wash, Isadora? Isadora? I don't think so. Maybe it is Dora. A lot of child actors really want to change their image, so... these are the kind of jobs she might be taking now. I don't know. You were supposed to drive me the other direction. Shit. Fireballs and health are becoming an issue rapidly. I tried to go through that with a fucking slide. Got that. Didn't get that. Got that. Stuck in the corner. That was a lot of healing I shouldn't have needed to do, but did. Oh my god, I'm surprised I had the height to get over that fireball, but good. Fireballs. Shit her. I turned around and blocked in time? Oh my god. Don't do this. You're fucking turning invisible and then coming back in mid-attack. I cannot get used to this shit.
Welcome to Sands, we're gonna have a good time. Say when we'll fuck you while you try to walk your trap.
Fuck. Shit. Heal? A little bit later and I would have been protected by my heal. Thank you so much for the sub. I will check out who that was in just a second. I really appreciate it though. Enjoy your ad reviewing your backstory emotes and all those many great benefits. Come on, timing. No, just don't get hit by those. And this is a good time to deal damage. There's a fireball below me! Got her! Coal World, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Sorry I couldn't thank you immediately, but I was calmly and with measured patience taking on a boss, I'm sure you understand. That was not too bad. We might be on schedule tonight. Aspect unlocked, Chantress of the Dead. Seriously, Coal World, thank you so much for following and for the Prime sub. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. The support is fantastic and very, very kind of you. Like I said, enjoy your emotes, not getting any ads, all that wonderful stuff. Thank you. Well done, optimists. I'd forgotten there was a prediction. Choose outcome. 44% of you, yes, you are correct. Take your points. Are you sure yes, I'm a nice person is the correct outcome? Once you choose the outcome, viewers who have chosen the correct outcome will be awarded 186,826 channel points. Complete prediction. Boom. Boom. This game's all about the power of faith. You should have known. Good shit. Let's go. Hell yeah, double returns. GG. What's up, Big Bong? Good to see you. Guten Abend. Wie geht's? I'm back. Did you win? Oh, yeah. Oh, I did. Unfortunately, this means, seeing as I lost every time you were here, I do better when you're not here. So I'm going to have to ask that you get used to me losing a lot, because I want you to stay. Can highlight 2 messages now. Thank you, Samantha. I will use them poorly. Thanks for the highlighted messages, KFC. You're already well on your way. She dropped a big old gold ball. You have acquired severed right eye of the traitor. That's a big eye. An eyeball of solid gold that adorned the scythe of Isadora, the singer of the dead. Condemned to an eternity of deep-rooted darkness, the melted face of the traitor was also robbed of his eyes, for he had seen too much. The Lady of the Ossuary was charged to watch over him, and the bones that used to sing with her found a new tomb in the darkest of corners. The children opened the doors of their houses and ran out after her, shouting, "Isadora! Sing to us, Isadora!" But still, dressed in one of her flamboyant stage outfits, Isadora did not sing to them that night. Instead, she headed towards the cemetery and stopped before the entrance to the crypt that connects to the ossuary beneath the old church of Albero. The intrigued children fell silent behind the iron gates, and it was then that she began to intone verses that no one had ever heard before. After a short while, another distant voice could be heard, accompanying the sad melody from the depths of the crypt, forming a beautiful yet mournful duet. "Sing with me, my angel of music." The lady then walked through the stone archway, closing the door behind her. As her voice faded into the distance, more and more voices joined with her. "Sing a strange duet," as if a great choir of dozens was awaiting her at the bottom of the steps. When the song came to an end and they heard the final strains rise up from beneath the ground, the children walked away with tears in their eyes, and the cemetery recovered its usual silence. They had all become Evanescence fans. Now I've mixed 2 references, but that one came to me halfway through and I wanted to make it too. Never again was the singing lady seen, and ever since she has been remembered as Isadora, the Lady of the Ossuary and the Voice of the Dead. Nice. I don't know what that does or why I picked it up, but nice. As someone who was there for all 145 attempts at Millennia, our lack of faith was warranted. Very much understand, continue to power forth. Didn't you get the left eye from the snake last night? I forgot that pretty fast. Yeah. So we have 2 traitors' eyes. Who's the traitor? Is it you? It changed you. Before that, you never used to doubt Hydro. I think sometimes she showed kindness. I don't know if it reflected the feelings in her heart, But I think sometimes she did show me kindness in these predictions or guesses or supporting moments. You're talking about the same show, Joe. Gotta run, need to drive 3 hours to a conference. If you say any prediction, I'll see you all later. Explodaberry, thank you for hanging out. Have a safe drive. I hope the conference is interesting or very fun or something. I hope it's not a boring conference. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. God, Phantom of the Opera is amazing. Might rewatch it tomorrow. Now I need to find a use for them. I'm back to do it. I did. I read that. Okay. Are you the traitor? I've got your eyes.
Penitent one, you have finished with the suffering of the singer.
I have.
Her song was formed by the very voices of all the souls resting in this place.
Okay.
Their stories, tragedies, and sorrows flowed through her voice, creating melodious echoes.
And fireballs. Did you know that? So just fold that into your beliefs and theology. Fireballs.
Creating a psalm of shadows.
There's a lot more light when I was in there from the fireballs.
The voice of the dead, Isadora. Bring the bones before me, and we will uncover the truth that they keep silent.
Okay, pomegranates. Do I get anything else if I get the last 2 bones? Anyone know? This is the time when I say the safe word pomegranates. You are welcome to actually answer my questions. I do want an answer. Whether you know, whether you can quickly look it up and don't mind, but don't put yourself out. If no one here knows, if no one has the time to look up, don't worry about it. We'll just stumble around and have a little fun. Maybe I'll look things up myself. Maybe we'll leave some things behind. You know. You get a complete corpse? Not really? Okay. Pomegranates. This dude down here, who takes the Quicksilver and strengthens my flasks. The guy started coming out of his stomach. The Ancient One started coming out through the rift of his stomach. And then gave him 1 more Quicksilver since that happened, since that started. Does anyone know how many more Quicksilver I need? Anyone? Any idea? Oh, did you make the command not mod only? Nice, Jojo. Good shit. 1 more? Okay. Crap. I guess knowing where the last one is would require knowing which ones I've gotten, which, I mean, I don't expect anyone to remember. So maybe we should get a list of, like, all of them together? Because I'm so close to finishing that story, it feels like, and I want to know if the kid makes it, if the Ancient One is there and I can speak to them, whether or not the kid makes it. I kind of want to do that one. I want to find the last Quicksilver. Pomegranates. Does anyone know where the Quicksilver I'm missing is? Have a suggestion of the best way to find which Quicksilver I'm missing? Do I just look up a list and go to each one that I don't think I've been to until I find it? I do. Gonna check the eyes with this guy real quick, just because I'm here. Apparently we're done here. Alright. Give me 1 second to think about the Trader's Eyes. Actually, maybe we should wrap that up and then do the Quicksilver thing. So apologies. I'm happy to scroll back up in a second and see these or make note of these in a second, but maybe we should do the Trader's Eyes while we're on that theme. I've got only 1 idea. Let me test my idea and then I'll just ask you if I'm wrong. So let's go to Archcathedral rooftops after I touch this. I've got 1 idea. You have the list of locations? I think Chaos is right. From what you saw, Hall of Dawning. The Quicksilver I missed is in Hall of Dawning? I'm pretty sure I know the room you mean. And okay. Would have assumed... I guess there's no reason it can't be a quest reward. I assume that would be the end of a quest or something. Let me change my prayer real quick. And just as long as let's go back to Miriam's. Just as long as I have this open. Quickly change my, that's relics. fire resist to more strength of prayers. All right. Archcathedral rooftops. Now there's at least one more. Love the design of the penitent one. You got their skin in dead cells, never taken it off. Now there's at least one more. Knowing this universe, there'll be blood. As someone who just happened upon the stream on YouTube, what game is being played? We were playing Blasphemous. 2019's Blasphemous. A search action game, aka Metroidvania, that borrows Catholic themes and iconography, though it's not really about Catholicism at all, for a bloody, vicious, pretty difficult at times, adventure. We are really, really, really near the end. We are. We're finishing tonight. Okay, I can't put the eyes in these statues. It's the only thing I thought of. Pomegranates, where should I take the traitor's eyes? Where should the traitor's eyes go? Or do they not go anywhere? How was the boss? Was it annoying? Slightly, but not too bad. I think that was a decent challenge without being really unfair. A couple times I might felt a bit screwed by where the fireball was at a certain time, but unless you were trying hitless, that would be bullshit if you were trying to do like a hitless challenge. I think it was okay. Eyes are DLC stuff and you have to break the normal sequence in New Game Plus. Wait, what? The eyes are part of the true ending. Think you're unable to complete that quest line. Okay. So I did that for nothing. But I did it pretty quickly. We're on track. And if we don't need to take the eyes anywhere, that saves us more time. Good, 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 good. Pomegranates, the Quicksilver. Let's do the Quicksilver then. Give the eyes to Hyetta. For bragging rights? True. Must go to work. Have fun, Hydro. Stay safe. Samantha's Nightbot. Be good. Thanks for hanging out, Dr. Luca. I hope work is easy, fulfilling. I hope you have a good day. Later, friendo. Like the music during the fight. You had to give him to the Not Man before fighting Crescentia. I see. Or Crescenta. Or, I don't have that thing on. Yeah, that's no worries. You can get that pretty quick. Right. I can't use my controller for that, annoyingly. Let's go grab our guilt in Archcathedral rooftops or whatever the fuck. I also need 21k, I think. So I gotta remember not to spend this on just items from shops that might do something or I want to look at or unlock the achievement for all items. It's more important to me that I have the money to pay Quicksilver Kid in case I can find the Quicksilver. 21k? Cool. Let me grab this real quick and we'll set off on Quicksilver hunting. Let's see. Let's see. Did someone type out Quicksilver locations or should I just look them up? Oh wait, you said Hall of Dawning. You said Hall of Dawning. Let's go there. Should be Ferris Tree and then up. How's the condition of the Immaculate Bead? Immaculate. Why? That question's not safe worded yet. We'll get to it. I mean, if I ask about something else, like how do I get the Quicksilver? And it's important to know what the Immaculate Bead does. You could tell me that now. Hall of Dawning has a grated door on this side that for a while I thought maybe we'll come at from the other side by looping over around here. No, that's not happened. There's nothing to interact with here. So... okay. Pomegranates, give me a hint. Do you plan to complete the cherubim as well? Oh shit, I would like to. We're missing a number of them, and I don't know if anyone could tell me where the ones I'm missing are. Fuck. If there's a decent way to finish the cherubim, yeah, I would like to finish them. But that may just be too much time, since we don't know which 34 I've already done necessarily. You think the Quicksilver in here is in New Game Plus? There was one on the floor, pretty sure you picked it up. You'd have to go through the full list of cherubim. Great. Okay. So I probably got this one then? Probably. We go look at the other ones. I guess I'm gonna open a list of where all the Quicksilvers are. Blasphemous Quicksilver. Locations. Fucking fandom. We need another site to maintain wikis. Fucking fandom. Anyway. Alright. There's Quicksilver in the Hall of Dawning in the Fairest Tree. Big old check. There's Quicksilver in between the small cave from Hondo to Echoes of Salt. Hondo to Echoes of Salt. Hondo is here to Echoes, so somewhere in here. Alright, no memory of that location. Let's go down there from Albiro. Seems easy enough. Hang on. Further down is it to my teleport? Needing help finding Quicksilver? I am. The problem is, none of us has a memory of exactly which Quicksilver I've already done. So, we're just going through the list. Luckily, there's only 6 of them here, it looks like. 5? I can't count. 5. Alright. So I need to... Can I do this down the elevator? Can I stop in the middle? I think this is the elevator that just goes all the way down. But I can probably make it work. That one, I believe. Probably make it work. Quicksilver at the beginning section, which leads you to an NPC. The beginning section? That's the Quicksilver kid. He's just gonna tell me to hurry if I go talk to him. Is this the elevator? Nope. Over here. Meeting the NPC triggers the Hall of Dawning quest. Oh, okay. Wonder if I'm too late for it. I have the thing on. Yeah, I just equipped it. I have the thing on. Okay, am I at the right level? I am. There we are. All right, over and up a bit. This does connect to over and up a bit. Is it up 2 levels? Is it up more than 2 levels? Just have to outrun this fireball. Actually, it's not aimed for me any longer. We're fine. Hondo. Pomegranates. Was the Quicksilver here? In this area? In between the small cave. In between the small cave from Hondo to Echoes of Salt. In between. So, not right there, but somewhere around here? I want Chad line ping for your room now. First section of the game is where you come across your first enemies. Sure, but we're looking for this one right now. Have I already gotten this one, or is it elsewhere in here? Did you figure out what to do in the anatomy room? No, we'll talk about that later. Right now, we're doing Quicksilver. Are those cave rooms where Quicksilver is? Sort of like how there's a certain room design you always find that lady that increases your max health in? And therefore, seeing as there's no item here, does that mean I definitely got the Quicksilver in between Hondo and Echoes of Salt? The wording makes it sound like it shouldn't be here. But it seems weird something like Quicksilver would be lying around here. You had a sword heart. You had a sword heart. Almost certainly. That cave likely contained it? Okay, let's call that one good though. Quicksilver in Petrus at the end of the small cave. Where is Petrus? Brotherhood, suburbs, Barrow, enclosed convent. Enclosed convent, blah blah blah, suburbs. Which one of you is Petrus? I don't remember that name. I'm not seeing it yet. No creeds, mother of mothers, yada yada. What the hell is Petrus? Pomegranates, where's Petrus? What is Petrus? It's near the start. Thank you. Petrus. Holy Line, Albero, Desecrated Mountains, Hondo throughout here, it looks like. Grievance ascends. Echoes of Salt, and it's called Echoes of Salt. I'm looking at sub-region names now, and I'm not seeing it. Wouldn't be further back, would it? You don't have it? I don't have an entire zone? It's underneath the Holy Line. What? I'm listening for the chiming of my little secret thing. Which, by the way, I've never heard before. So. There was a little shake of bells. Like sleigh bells. I just heard it again. Is that it? I keep hearing it. Is that in the music? I think it's in the music, or there are secrets all around. Clavicle of Dalhuisen the school child. They searched for him for days until they found Mark's remains in the woods. Since then, rumors tell of demons riding on the backs of flying goats coming from faraway lands. Interesting. I can see more cave over there. Oh, I'm actually connected to it. I need my blood thing. Take you off for a second. Hello there? Okay. Shit. Let's keep looking. The bells of Notre Dame? That is the chiming, it's that simple? Got it. So that's where that 5% of the map is. There's no chiming, but you know what? I guess where the land meets the mud always looks like that. That sort of funnel shape it makes made me curious. I didn't hear any bells. Petrus. Named after Petra, almost certainly. Hello? I hear footsteps up above me beyond the roots. I hear irregular, raspy breathing from behind the rock. I hear the worms nearby slithering towards me. I hear the sound of a completed quest as soon as I get the cool S's together. Got it, though. Got it. Got it. Good shit. Okay, we gotta go farm a little bit. Apologies, but sometimes it must be done. Sometimes it must be done. So when do you get the other pointy helmets? When I play Dead Cells. No, that'll be actually the same pointy helmet. That was a terrible response, even jokingly. I can only apologize. Open the door to the temple, the NPC is there. I remember thinking I should check if it says Y over my head as I walk past that. Did I still somehow miss that it did? Can I keep going this way? That's New Game Plus stuff. Okay, got it. New Game Plus DLC? Nah, I don't like that. That's crap. New Game Plus specific DLC. Cool for the people playing it, but nah. Not too bad though, I'm not worried about it. So, Samantha, when it's slow at work, Mondo and I play a lot of games that he calls the dulls. Daily puzzle games. Wordle, Gamedle, that kind of thing. They're not all exactly that. We play New York Times Connections and the mini crossword as well. Mini crossword today really fucked us up for a while. Anyway, one of the ones we play is Pokedoku. Pokedoku is a 3x3 grid with requirements along the top and the left side. And so along the top, it may say Fire, Johto, Final Evolution. And along the left side, it may say Ground, you know, starter Pokemon, Monotype. And at each cell, you have to give it a Pokemon that fits that cell. And what this has made me realize is I do not know Pokemon. I've spent hours and hours and hours with the Pokemon series, and I really, really don't know Pokemon. I'm shocked and hurt by how little I know Pokemon. When I think back on it, it does make a little sense for two reasons. One of which I think, you know, I just didn't think about much, and the other I wasn't aware of at all. The first is that I played Blue back when Blue came out. I am 59 years old after all. Then I didn't play another one until, when did I pick it up next? What's the next one? I have a list of them here. I'll get to in a second. There's a reason I have it here. Pearl. I missed 2 generations, and then I picked up Pearl, and I barely remember Pearl. I think I just sort of like sleptwalked through it. I remember playing Black and White, then I took a break again until Sword and Shield. So that's it. I've played Blue, and I did play Leaf Green remake of it. Hang on, I gotta stop talking for a second here so I can remember where I'm going. I'm going to, I think, Cathedral, Ferris Tree. Where was it that I was farming from? We'll go here. Yeah, I played Blue and Leaf Green. I played Pearl, I think X of X and Y, Black of Black and White, yeah, and then Shield, whatever. I played one other one in there, I'm forgetting already. X. I think I said them all, actually. So I actually have played far fewer of them than I thought, like slightly less than half the series if you include things like Arceus and stuff, okay? Now, my inability to contribute to Pokedoku has made me kind of want to start some of those games, just play them idly on my own, you know, and refresh my knowledge and build it out with other generations. You know? Oh, I didn't even tell you the second reason. The second reason is I committed the original 150 pretty well to memory, and I was so taken by the game and really enjoyed myself. And honestly, every other Pokemon game I did play, I didn't give a shit about anything but the starter. As I saw them, I was like, that's neat. Their names and their types and importance and whether I liked them or not was not recorded. So even the ones I played, I've got weak knowledge, okay? So today we had a conversation, me and Mondo, where I asked him, it's my fault we got a bit confused here because I just said to him, red, blue, or yellow. And he went, yellow? And then I said, okay, gold, silver, crystal, or maybe heart gold, soul, I don't know. And he was like, crystal. And I said, ruby, sapphire, or emerald, or maybe one of the omegas. And he went, emerald. And we went through this all the way up to X and Y before he realized I was asking his recommendation as the best, the one I should play for each gen, not which he'd played. And then we looked up all the games so we could remember them. He wanted to see the full list like I'd looked up earlier. And he realized there were a bunch of them he didn't even know about. Remakes he was unaware of and shit. So the point was, it was not a very valuable experiment. Which, Samantha, of the first gen games should I play if I was gonna play one? Red, blue, yellow, leaf green, fire red, let's go Eevee, or let's go Pikachu? Which is it? We finally got to my point. It took some time. Appreciate your patience. I have teleport on, not fucking shoot them with... This is why I make jokes about the enemies on screen, not talk about things other than the game while playing most of the time, because I can't. I can't. Stopped caring in Gen 4. Ooh, pretty ball. Mine. Let's go Pikachu. Only a heathen wouldn't pick Pikachu just for the fact it's Pikachu. Let's go Eevee. You should play Yellow. You didn't get the Pokemon-tism. You got the Sonic the Hedgehog-tism. Are you excited for the Generations remake? It's Generations, right? Yeah. I quite like Generations. I'll be interested to see the remake with the shadow content and stuff like that. Remember being little and didn't know how to move the Sudowoodo. This is a terrible farming place, by the way. It takes me so long to get to anyone, and there's like barely anyone there. I just need to farm some fucking... Help me, game. Just give me the right place to be. I can't jump over there. Just out of spite, I wanted to kill one of them. Not because it was time efficient. You like the fire red sprite, but yellow's cool since you get all the starters. It's dead. Pikachu's always the right choice. Those titles sure are confusing. I was having trouble just talking my way through it. This is where I was going back and forth earlier. This is where... Okay. We'll set up in this run back and forth. I'll stop at the prayer desk on the other side so I can reset it more easily. This is where we were farming yesterday, and it worked pretty well. Or live up to your stream personality and just play Kaizamon. Well, another reason I think it would be fun if I could find the time and the attention to end up playing through a lot of them is I've never cared about being good at Pokemon at all. Like I said, I just took my starter, I over-leveled them, I put in a couple things that carried, you know, HMs and covered weaknesses, and I just played through the game doing as much as I could with that main Pokemon. Blastoise did everything, kind of thing, okay? I want to learn more about them, but I also want to get a bit better because I think it would be cool to be able to do a Nuzlocke now and then, and I don't have the knowledge to have any chance of finishing one right now. I don't need to be good at them, but I'd like to know I have a chance. And, you know, could play them maybe sometimes for myself or maybe on stream. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Felity? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well, friendo. Felity, which would you play out of Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, or the remakes Fire Red or Leaf Green? Which, or the remakes of the entire concept of how the games worked? Let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee. Which one of them? Oh shit, we have something happen. Thank you for hitting shield, assuming that saved a bunch of shit. That's not what you did? Oh, that was a mistake? Forgiven. I fear doing that so much. Don't worry about it. Sorry about the chat cleared, Samantha. That was just a quick mistake. Did you collect the rest of the dem bones? I'm one bone short. I'm missing one bone. I couldn't go left for a second there. It's lucky I happened to be in line with that edge so I could grab it. Because I fell. I couldn't do anything about that. Probably blue. Oh, probably blue. Thank you. I don't know if that's the right option. It's a very old, glitchy game in some ways, but blue's the one I had. Probably blue. Thank you. Yeah. You've passed the test. Now I am gonna finally invite you to meet the cats. Seriously, I gotta get on that. But I didn't want to invite anyone who's gonna be like, oh, Fire Red, clearly. Ugh. Cats don't need that influence in their life. Water types are always your go-to, so blue seems right. Okay, now we just teleport back and we do it again. We're gonna do this. As I recall, I got like a... Oh, if I call up the elevator, there's actually more on the other side. That's how I did this last time. Anyway, yeah. We'll get a bit more each time. This is a little more than 1,000 each time. We only need to get to 21K. We only have to do this a few times. Stick with me, Samantha. We'll get through this. You have to ask Risu and Dragon the same question? I will. Absolutely, I will. Only when we're at the door. They don't say blue, they stay on the porch. There's nothing like the zeal of the converted, eh? Oh, I didn't even touch the thing and reset it. And now I don't have the fervor to teleport back. I better earn it with the enemies I was just talking about accidentally leaving behind, because I'm going to go get them now. This is the worst farming you'll ever see. This is terrible. Is there a Pokemon single player game or one that doesn't require multiplayer? So, if you don't care to collect absolutely all the Pokemon, they're all single player. You'll have a great experience, whichever one. Just look at like the legendary on the cover and decide from that, okay? If you care about collecting every one, as far as I know, only Arceus, the slightly different spin-off, but still very much a Pokemon experience in every way. On Switch, and maybe one of the others. How do like Emerald and Crystal work, Samantha? You would need someone else to like trade with, or you would need to like emulate both games yourself or have both games yourself to get them. Yeah, because there's always that divide of some of them are in one and not in the other. But if you don't care about collecting everything, you'll be fine. Really. There's what, like 15, 20 Pokemon in an average Pokemon game that are exclusive to each? So there's like fucking 130? No, that's not right. 110, would it be? 130 total in each of the games available? Oh, yes, right. You're right. I can make Fervor. Dude, we learned that yesterday, and I've already forgotten. As a person who has gone back to play Red and Blue and Yellow again, Red and Yellow again, I'd recommend one of the remakes. One of the Leaf Green or Fire Red. Okay. I think Leaf Green and Fire Red are the only ones that have gathered 2 votes. So I guess I'll probably say Leaf Green. Venusaur seems cool. Fire always seems so basic to me. All right, Samantha. Gold, silver, crystal, heart gold, or soul silver? Which? Emerald and Crystal have half the exclusives of the other versions, so you technically need all 3 to complete the decks in those games. Wait, what? Because they added new ones for Emerald as well? You can't get the whole thing if you have just, which one's Crystal on? Gold and silver? What the fuck? Soul silver for sure. Fuck Ho-Ho. I think it's Ho-Oh or something, isn't it? Crystal all the way. Gold. The Gen 2 sprites are so good. Sag, you like collecting everything but hate multiplayer? Then it would be a lot of work, because you could do it by playing both games, but... Or find a save editor. If you don't mind doing that. But there's no ideal solution of just, oh yeah, the third game in those gens has everything. Yeah. Or like I said, Arceus. Pretty sure Arceus can trade with other things, but for its decks, don't need anything. How dare you insult Fireburb? I spit on Fireburb? No, he's weak to water. Don't. So rude. Yeah, I don't like fire generally. I actually, in the Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy Advance, not the actual trading card game in real life, I was playing with fire decks for a while just because I know so little about fire Pokemon and I don't have feelings about a lot of them other than, fire. It hasn't changed my view immensely, but I like them more now. ROM hacks on emulators have versions of all Pokemons. Nice. When you were little and playing along on your eldest brother's Game Boy, you always chose the cutest ones because you had no idea how the game worked. Preferred Digimon more. You had Digimon Battle on the PS1. I've never played a Digimon game. I had a Keychain Digimon. You know, the Tamagotchi competitor? My brother and I had those and battled them. But I've never played any, like, other Digimon game. I've just had the little keychain pad. Okay, I guess Crystal. Soul Silver? We've got no agreement on that generation. Question mark. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Or Omega Ruby, Omega Sapphire. What's important in that gen? Oh wait, I should teleport back. stop wasting everybody's time, Hydro. My god. Emerald. So we've got a vote for Crystal. In this gen, we have a vote for Emerald so far. Sapphire for sure. Big Whale make me happy. I think in both Crystal and Emerald, and Platinum, in those pretty clear one-game enhanced versions of a gen, both legendaries from the two lesser versions are available, right? So I can get that old whale. Was it Kyogre? Right? But does it need to be on the cover? Why are we taking tallies on Pokemon? Just because Mondo and I have been playing Pokedoku. It's a daily puzzle game where you have like a grid of requirements, like from this region, monotype, or stuff like this, and you have to fill the grid out so that all the requirements are met. And it's taught me I really don't know a lot of Pokemon. I know shockingly few. Just because I've played like less than half the games, it turns out, and I sort of stopped caring about learning every Pokemon after Red and Blue. I fell in love with my starters and maybe a couple others, and then whatever during each game. So I was thinking of, in my free time, replaying some of them on my phone or something. So I'm finding which from each gen people consider the one you should play if you're going to play one from each gen. Sapphire, because color blue. I mean, I'm willing to take that. Sapphire now has 2 votes. Blue like Sonic. Digimon Tamagotchis are so much fun. I really liked mine, yeah. I don't remember if I developed it in any of the, like, the rare evolutions or whatever, because I'd already had a Tamagotchi and given it to my mom every Little League game to take care of. So by the time I got a Digimon, she was like, no, you hit the buttons, I'm done. And it may have started, I'm not sure. People that have the memory to remember all, I don't get it. There's at least one study, and you should never believe something that has just one study, but there's at least one study that people who have played a lot of Pokemon have unique structures in their brain related to the series. Oh yeah, I've got what I need! I've got what I need! Can't even name the starters in Pokemon games. I remember, obviously, Red and Blue, they're iconic and they're the ones I played and paid the most attention to. I remember how a lot of the other ones looked, and often I remember the names of the one I took, but not the others. Like Sword and Shield. Most recent one I played. I took Sobble. And the others are a fire bunny and a drumming monkey. Fruki? That's a frog. I don't know. Sad. Yeah, Score Bunny, that's the one. Down from here? Down from here through the prison? I'm just trying to get to a teleport and get back to Albiro. Oh, that doesn't take me down through there. Oh, fuck it, we're going up. The elevator will take me most of the way up to the Archdeacon Cathedral, that thing. Archcathedral rooftops. Teleport. Froakie is from X and Y. Crap. Is it Groki? Maybe. I'm definitely thinking of the right one. It becomes, and I only know this because we used it as an answer in one of them. We stumbled across it because I was like, I think it has part of the word gorilla in it. It becomes Rillaboom at the end of evolution. I forget what it's called. Its first form. Yeah. Soul Silver is the Gen 2 option. You only have knowledge of the first 2 generations. To be honest, Arceus is pretty good. I think you'll like it. I should try it sometime. As you know, a shake-up of the formula that was very well received. I should make time for that. If only it didn't run like dog shit on the Switch, there are options. Much as Nintendo's lawyers try, there are options. That's where I needed to go. Also, this is the elevator I thought it was. This will be harder to climb up, but not hard as long as I have some patience. Ooh, patience. Okay, I need to be on this side, because there's nothing to climb on the other side. I am on the correct side. And then to the left. Perfect. Back to Albiro. Scarlet Violet is decent. You hate the new gens, to be honest? I am basically uncritical of them because of the way I play. I've had some serious fans, who I know personally, explain to me at length, but in measured tones, not raving, why they hate Sword and Shield so much. But I had the time of my life playing it. I loved how it looked. It ran acceptably well for me. I really loved the massive stadiums and everyone cheering as the kaiju versions get blown up and the special kaiju versions. I loved everything about it. But, as I say, I learned my starters and then just took them as they came. I remember only a few of the others, like... Oh, is it called Spirity? Poltegeist. Loved that. Phalanx. Phalanx? Loved that. And I'm not even sure of their names. So, like, I'm not the person who's gonna go, all the complexity's been taken out of it, and I can't bring my collection of every Pokemon ever in. That's not me. I get that. I'm uncritical of them. It's sort of like Star Wars and Lord of the Rings. I don't mind the sequel trilogy. I've heard the arguments. I'm willing to accept they are right, that they're bad movies, and they were bad for the Star Wars universe. But I just like putting on Star Wars and seeing things happen. Rings of Power, I think might be a little bit harshly treated, but yeah, I'm willing to bet it's not that good because a lot of people seem to dislike it. I was so happy. I put on the Hobbit movies and had a good time. I just want more of that world. I'm just uncritical of them. So. Okay, buddy. You told me to hurry, and here, on a stream that shouldn't have existed days later, I'm back. Improved flasks. This is gonna take me down to 4. We've committed.
With this Quicksilver, I bless the mixture that will recover your spilled blood.
Has been improved.
For your own sake, leave me alone. There is no need to think about what is about to happen.
In a world where the church contains the things we've seen, they put them in the church and revere them. You take a warning like that seriously. Now, we are going to leave and come back and see what happens. Anything else to say? Same thing. Kaiju Pokemon, did I hear that right? Yes. Instead of Mega Evolution or some of the other things, the special mechanic unique to Sword and Shield was called Dynamax. It could be done to any Pokemon, though some of them would get special forms and abilities when they did it. Dynamax made them a gigantic kaiju with clouds circling their heads. They were so tall. And you would do this in massive, like, soccer, football, style stadiums, because the game Sword and Shield were based roughly on England. And that with this, like, fans cheering, and my favorite aspect was those red clouds circling around them. I loved them. Love the Monsterverse Pokemon crossover. Did we ever find out why everyone is so large in this game? No. They haven't given me a reason, no. You only know Scorbunny because you have a figure of them because it was cute. They are cute. The only starters you can name are Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. He's about to give birth, and he didn't want us to see the miracle of life. The start of an old... I mean, there's no button Y here. I'm just gonna show you this for a second. And then I'm gonna apologize about you seeing that and cover it up again. There's no button Y here, which means the only interaction I have is to leave, come back again, and see if it's advanced more, or attack? And I don't know what any of this is at all. Isn't it Gigantamax? I think, I forget which it is. I think, I might have this backwards. I think Dynamax is what it is for most Pokemon. If they have a unique form, like Longcat, Meowth, any of the starters, they all have unique forms. I think that's called Gigantamax, but I may have that backwards. I'm pretty sure I have the right divide, but I may have which one is which wrong way around. Oh, Shoujo, I just saw the farm spreadsheet. That's great. Nicely done. I'm getting Scorn vibes. Attack, attack. It didn't do anything. They seem to be napping. We probably don't need to apologize. Okay. Let's try advancing this once more. Nothing. Pomegranates, is there more to this quest? Just a yes or no first. Is there more to this quest? Of all the things they show you in this game, I wish I could erase this scene from my mind. It's Benjamin Button. Not really. Not really. That's where it ends. Okay. If you guys want to kiss something and make it better, there's quite a project for you. Just down a few levels. Bring dental dams. You're not want to like saran wrap or something. Okay. Pomegranates. Is there anything more to do with the Kissers of Wounds? This game's fucking weird, man. True. Did they ever give us a kiss? No. No, they didn't.
Sorrowful be the heart.
No, they did not. Do these guys still ask for stuff?
Find the next.
They do. Which probably means there are more remnants to find. Doesn't look like anyone knows about the Kissers of Wounds. What about the Proper Burial Church? Seems like there's something more. Is it possible, feasible for me to pretty quickly find? Could someone like tell me where to go look for what they need? You only give them a few ingredients that you find throughout the game and then the Kisser's quest is done? Okay, let's assume it's done. Proper Burial people. I think I've given them only 2 items. Have you fully improved your pointy bat? I got every Mea Culpa shrine and I bought all the upgrades for it, so I think so. Have you acknowledged the cats on the roof back there because they're just little guys? I have. Sweet little kitty cats. Hey, where's that dog? Pomegranates, is there more of the dog? Pomegranates, what's the dog about? The healer's saying you had to turn the items in before killing Quirce. Oh, alright. We're not getting that then. We tried to see if the dog drops loot yet. No. The anatomy room? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'm just in town right now and thinking of these things. You didn't have a dog in your playthrough, so no idea. What that dog doing? What that dog doing? Alright, so no one seems to have any idea about the Proper Burial people. Yeah, let's do the anatomy room. Pomegranates, do I have all of the items in my inventory right now and abilities unlocked that I need to solve the puzzle in that room? Imagine if they made you kill a dog for the last Quicksilver. That would be evil. I refuse to imagine. What puzzle? There's a room, I think it's in the Library of Negated Words, with 3 books open. Each says, it's an anatomy book. And then it says a picture of, I wrote these down. Picture of, I don't know where I wrote them down. Oh, femur, tibia, kneecap. Yes, I guarantee it. Okay, Pomegranates, is it solved in that room? Or do I have to do some work elsewhere? That should be this room, I believe. So we can go to Ferris Tree. You get there? The anatomy room is quite a way to say bedroom. You do have all 3 bones? I don't even know what you're talking about. I just asked, do I have them? If you don't know whether I have them, you can just say, I don't know. We're at the point where it doesn't matter in this game, but for future reference, be careful. You don't give something away with questions you ask and stuff too. Right now, it doesn't matter. I would just ask what it is I need if I got no idea. Yes, but there's a thing you need to do on the way. Okay, pomegranates, what's the thing I need to do on the way? That sounds like something hard for me to stumble across. What do I need to do next for that quest? Fill your fervor. Okay. Done? Yeah, it's down in the next room. Okay. You must fight the dog. Are we Samantha or the safe word? Your name is Samantha. The safe word is the safe word. Used for when I intend to actually get an answer to the next question that follows. Good for only one question. Any question not preceded by the safe word, I do not want an answer to. I'm just talking out loud because I like the sound of my own voice. That should be easy to remember. The evidence abounds. To the right and down more. Can I just drop down here? I don't remember what's below me. Hope I can. Cool. Oh shit. I was hitting down B for a second, really fucking myself up. Oh, all the way at the bottom. Jeez, your iframes don't last for long. I couldn't even walk through one measly ghost. Okay, now then. An anatomy book open, the page shows the illustration of a femur. Tibia. Kneecap. Okay. Femur. Kneecap. Tibia. Let me in. Let me in. Alright, femur, tibia, kneecap. Femur, tibia, kneecap. Where's the femur? It was the one in this row, right? Carpau, named the daring, feared bounty hunter at the service of the bishopric of Custodia, Carpau had a cherished motto, get rid of everything and you'll have nothing to lose. Tibia. Al-Sali never believed in the authority of the Holy See of Custodia. He even claimed to have been able to contact the high wills of his own. Be fervent. That is the secret. Maximum fervor. Kneecap. Amati, phalanx, ankle bone, navicular trapezium. Kneecap. Sebastian Wodja lived surrounded by puppets. To him, they were his family. His cries marked the night he disappeared into the flames of his theater, exclaiming, I forbid you to move. Okay. Forbid you to move. We stop moving when we crouch. There's not even an idle animation. So we've solved that one. How do I do the others? What's the first one again, real quick? Get rid of everything, you'll have nothing to lose. Oh, we can't do this and lose health if I don't need to. Oh no, we're losing health. And we're losing cool S's. We're getting rid of everything. Am I too poor to do more, or will they just not let me... Will they just not let me kill myself with this? Maybe flasks? Come on. Oh, I can use them all at full health. I didn't even try. I thought I couldn't. All right, got rid of everything. Nothing to lose. Stand still. Be fervent. Unequip things? Unequip things. You unequip these? Remove. Okay. Get rid of everything. I think I unequipped everything I can. Just get rid of everything. Be fervent. Don't move. Can you drop items? Don't think so. I can read the lore of items. I can equip or unequip these. Can't interact with these. Check off all your beads? I did. I did. Removed all my relics. Unequipped. Ah, the heart. The heart, the heart, the heart. Where's my nearest? Above me. We gotta do the heart. Inventory. Unequip this, please. Heart unequipped. Back down. Stupid fucking ghosts. Dumb enemies anyway. Boring conversation anyway. Chewie, we got company! Relic. No beads, no relics. No prayer, no heart. Still have flasks. Do I need to get rid of those too? Let's get rid of our flasks as well. I didn't want to waste... I was trying without wasting them because this is probably some challenge, right? We're only one down. I'll be fine. We're fine. Romance to the Crimson Mist. Prayer to the sanguine mists, fruit of true fervor, vapors of holy blood emerge from the skin of the penitent one, damaging those who cross them. Burning blood that you breathe through my body, blood of red wine, blood of black wine, emerge from my skin, emerge from my bones. Easy game. Easy game. See? Blood is romantic. Alright. There's that. Is there anything else? Pomegranates. Is there any more to Crescenta's quest that I can do? Last we saw Crescenta, she was licking her wounds over here, and she was like, fucking Archbishop is gonna beat the shit out of you. Anything more I can do with her, or is she done? Just want you to know you have the Phantom of the Opera blasting since you quoted it earlier. Hell yes. Defense, health. What's this one? Great protection against electricity. I think your drink flasks faster. Your movement speed. You're that. You're the other. There we go. That's acceptable. Oh, and I opened that to put on a relic so I could get back up there. Actually, I have to go all the way to a hand. I need to move, not. Oh, I hate going through this room. Oh, I thought you were dead. For a second, I thought the laser was just going on without you. Or are you a second one? Nope, you died in one hit. That was the same one. I just hadn't killed you. Hate this room. Quickly, before they catch up with you. All right, there we are. At long last. Oh. What's your favorite flavor of potato chip? I would say sour cream and onion. Sometimes barbecue, but usually sour cream and onion. As far as you can tell, there's nothing more you can do with her quest. Cool. What does that leave? Anything? The cherubim. Pomegranates, is there anything cool for getting all the cherubim? I'm 4 short. Is there like a new prayer or a boss fight I haven't seen or something? Oh, it comes out of me for a while. I guess good if I'm being chased or something. You get a prayer? Okay, we don't need to worry about that. Probably. Help you with that lady's quest, except never played the game. I have no idea what you're talking about. Thanks for being here. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Anything else I wrote down? Anything else? Anything else? Yeah? Yeah? Is there anything else to do with that altar that Fighting Perpetua made that I broke the egg on? Because I could still interact with it after the egg was done. Was that used for anything more than the egg? Oh, I know what I want to ask. Alright, pomegranates, is there anything else you could use that altar for? And pomegranates, is there anything more to Cleophas's quest? The guy I gave the burial cord given to me by the proper burial people. We fought her. We did. And then I did Altus Gracias' quest with that altar. But the altar's still there and still it pretends like I can use it. So I wanted to know why. Because this guy here I can no longer speak to. So wouldn't the altar also stop being interactable at all once I'm done with it? Don't think so. That's DLC stuff. I think you had to find a Perpetua before the Esdras. Okay. Gotcha. Actually, I don't know their pronouns. I believe the character we're talking about, Perpetua, is called a sister by the location where her grave is, or one of the conversations. I feel like I've heard her referred to as sister. So, going on no other evidence, I would assume she identifies as she. And I think she referred to Esdras, his brother. That part I'm not as sure about. Unless the altar really is just a bank to remove guilt. Alright. I've already forgotten the other one I asked about. We should probably just go to the final fight. I've already forgotten the other thing I asked about. Where did you last see Cleophas? I don't remember. Oh, the prison. It was the prison, and I gave him the proper burial cord. That's the last thing that happened with him. Maybe I didn't give enough money to these people for the next part of his quest. I haven't had a lot of loose change ever since I gave 15k. I haven't had more. So... What's up, Faircry? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well, friend. $200 will allow you to send people 3 pounds of bees. There's really no restrictions on who you can send them to and when, why, just money for bees. Do with this what you will. I think I won't send people bees with that information, but thank you. I remember my mom used to order ladybugs and they would come frozen in a block of ice. She would get them to seed her garden with extra ladybugs to eat up aphids and some other pests. Just put a big block of ice out there, let it thaw. Almost all of them made it through safely, as I recall. Very weird to me as a kid. Very weird. So you haven't given him the marks of refuge? No, I haven't. I haven't. Where would I find him? Pomegranates, where would I find him? Now. After the prison. Bees are good to send people since they help the environment. Bee colonies have come back in a huge way, though I was reading an article about how, like a lot of things, like replanting trees, the ones we have helped along, we have not done with anywhere near the biodiversity nature has. So it's not like a solved problem, but I was reading some positive news about how much bee populations have recovered. Lots of work to do, but yeah. In Arch Cathedral rooftops? Okay, pomegranates where in Arch Cathedral rooftops? You give the marks of refuge to her before Cleophas even goes to prison? So is this just another broken quest? I give them to someone, it's too late for me to give them. It's just another one I haven't done. This is turning out a lot more like Dark Souls 3 than Elden Ring. I'm just not finishing a bunch of quests rather than stumbling into some wild ways to do them. Socorro. Socorro is dead. Okay, we can go kill the final boss, I guess. Socorro's dead. What happened to Gold Mask? They opened a door for us. Socorro's meant to die? Well, I killed her without giving anyone any marks of refuge. So... what do I actually want to be wearing for this fight? I mean, in case it's muddy, let's have the nail. And this, I don't think it really matters too much. None of the relics have ever affected anything. What heart did I have? Damage increased while you're closer to death. Yeah, I guess I'd like to have that one. It's better than not having it, but I've just never thought about the hearts. None of them impressed me. And we'll try the clouds. Why not? Beads. I put beads back on. Oh, hey, I've got 2 rosary knots. We're not far from a teleport. Let's go ahead and go use the 2 rosary knots. We got them. Let's not be so silly as to not use them. You find Cleophas in a cell. Check. Then in Arch Cathedral rooftops where you have to find the marks of refuge. But I imagine that only works if you haven't killed Socorro. And I killed Socorro before. So... I killed Socorro in front of Cleophas. Also, I just walked by where I could put a heart on. What am I doing? Okay, I'm doing the rosary knots. I'm doing the rosary knots. Well, I can get back here quickly if I just touch that so I can teleport. Always this room. Always that fucking room. You can either give Socorro the marks or kill them. It works either way. So now do I need to find Cleophas? Or did I skip over that by killing Socorro? We've done that 3 times today. Nobody likes a counter. That's kind of the end it looks like, because you can give the marks to him instead of her. From there, he will return to Arch Cathedral, head down to the sections below about each achievement for where to go, and... yeah, someone, if you can tell me where to go in Arch Cathedral, I'll check if he's there.
Now...
He's not in the same place, right? Where her body is he? Thank you. Why is it so small? Okay. Okay. It's a different color, too. Interesting.
The mystery. My task is I do not know.
Oh, I should have listened to that. My task is complete. I do not know where I'll go. Whatever. Got it.
My body of blue flame is being extinguished.
Well, I don't need to ask you about this quest. I know it's done because she's dead. And that is the end to a Dark Souls style quest. Easy game. Easy game. At the Holy Wall of Prohibitions, down the ladder and left through 2 rooms. Holy Wall of Prohibitions. Holy Wall of Prohibitions. Why are they... Holy Wall of Prohibitions. Down the ladder, left 2 rooms. Here? Because you mean from near the Holy Wall of Holy Prohibitions, rather. Since the Wall of Holy Prohibitions is a totally different area. Should be down this way. I think I'm going to the bottom of this one. Oh, I remember this one. Got myself killed a lot of times here. Going too early and stuff. Like I nearly just did. We already gave him the thing, didn't we? We gave him the proper burial cord, but I've got the marks of refuge. I haven't given him the marks of refuge. As far down as you go. Bastards. I don't know what's below me. There he is. We got there eventually. Okay. And you have to talk to his back.
3 penitents that communed with the miracle clamored for her refuge and protection. Those souls she suffered for have already departed to the other side of the dream. Thank you, penitent one, in silence. It is my duty to watch over the others in the absence of Our Lady. The order awaits me.
He just thanked me. I guess he got a promotion. I made the absence of the lady. I made that absence. Okay, pomegranates, we done here? He didn't take the marks of refuge. But he's not here. We done here? Did you give him the things? No? Uh-oh. Let's go kill the final boss. He's dead? Hang on a sec. Hang on. God. Hang on. I'll make the same jump that you seem to imply he did. I don't see a body. I think he learned to fly. Oh, I can just get out of here now. Had to click twice. No, the one time I forget to click twice. The one time in the game I forget to click. Do you think maybe in the absence of the lady, he's taken up her spot? That would be... Jesus, here? Absence of a lady. Are you ready? My autobiography. Boom, got him, 10 out of 10. Are you reading? I thought you were asking me if I was ready for such a banger punchline. Okay, where's it from here? Up to the next level. Well, then he's not doing his job very well. Tick that quest off. He learned to fly. Let's go to the final boss. Which is actually kind of reset myself. And teleport up there. Cleophas ascended in your run, I guess. In your run, he jumped off and went splat, and you were like, what? He did that after you give him the refuge? Marks of refuge? Okay, what other prayer breeds do I care about? I don't know. Fills bile flasks after some attacks. Great protection against fire. Yeah, something about the mighty seas. Unyielding strength. Unyielding strength. Carrying part of its unyielding strength to the wearer. Sure. Make me stronger. Where's the thing where you don't get... Yeah, protected while drinking the bile flask. Let's take those. He's learning. There's actually an ending to that quest where you speak to him twice before giving him the cord and he jumps to his death. That's why I thought he was dead. But I gave him the cord. I'm so confused by why these quests are confusing. I believe they are. Clearly they are. But I don't understand why I'm failing to communicate my position in them sometimes. I'm willing to accept blame. I just don't get it. What was I gonna do? Is there anything? Was there anything? Oh, I guess we'll take Lorquiana. No, we haven't used this one yet. Romance to the Crimson, for whatever it's called, the Crimson Mist. Up and away to the deambulatory. That fervor bead is doing me nothing, I just realized. Literally nothing. Because I can have 3 casts without it. And I don't get a 4th cast with it. Literally nothing. Accelerating the use of prayers. Sure. Fancy. Sandy. Or is that cloth? Or is it snow? Someone leave a window open?
In my dreams, I heard your footsteps coming closer. In my dreams, I tried to talk to you and introduce myself.
You dreamed of me?
Guardian of the miracle and of the miracle banner, with great pain, I carry the emblem of the Father.
Sure. You dreamed of me?
I am the hands of bloodied skin. I am the eyes from which our mother gazes.
About the mother.
But nothing I know of you, apart from your cold, nameless visage, apart from your calloused and wounded hands, apart from the mourning of your deaths. No, I know nothing of you. Only the miracle knows.
Found boss is whack, so we shall see. Hi.
Now may your sword full of guilt with mine.
Why do you look like that?
Collide.
Should you have stayed in that, thing a little longer until you were finished?
I curse you forever in name.
Harsh.
I bless you forever in death.
Harsh. His Holiness Estribar. Okay, this is gonna have phases, because that's not a lot of health. See. You can jump both of them, but it's awfully hard to jump the high one after the low one. Oh shit, okay. Oh right, I don't have Lorqueon on. I used the new one. I'm not getting a lot done over here. Clouds aren't bad though. I get hurt just for contact damage? Of course I do, of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Well, let's definitely... I couldn't even see him finish this fight. First try.
You have shattered the mirror in which you saw me asleep.
I'm still hearing him. What a surprise.
Now you see me awoken as the son of the true miracle.
Oh no, awoken. Is it not done yet? I have used half my heals. You got so big. How do people get so big? I'm trying to get bigger. How do you do that? I feel like I'm fighting a Terraria boss the way you just float around. Last son of the miracle. I'm trying to figure out what are you I need to hit. Is it... Should move. Yeah, I can't hit the mask. It does look like I'm damaging the sword, possibly. Got it. That should hurt you too, I feel. Your health's neither impressive nor unimpressive. I don't love it, but it's not awful. Stop it. I'm smashing dodge, and I can't dodge in time. Yeah, I need like lightning to hit this thing or something. Is there heat seeking, are they? Or targeted rather, not heat seeking. Fuck off, dude. I don't have time to look at everything happening. Make fewer things happen. Oh, it's already closed again. Well, that was an awful phase. I did half his health the first time the mask opened, and now this? Oh, there's several of them running. Every resistance bead, maybe? Impressive they managed to get Terry Gilliam to design the final boss, isn't it, though? His face reminds you of God and Monty Python for some reason. So you can die to this boss? Oh, go fuck yourself. Red Skull head ass. I don't need to finish Legendary Mode Terraria. It's gonna break me, though. Do you fight the giant snake? I did. I beat the giant snake. Oh, did I run past my guild? I wasn't paying attention. That doesn't matter, whatever.
I am the hat, not a part. No. Now may yours them. I bless.
Oh, I forgot to change my thing too. Can I change it now? Actually, I kind of want to use the other one here. Try to hit him with one of those. Not that I need much more damage in this phase, really. Okay, one heal to get out of that phase.
Now you see.
Guild is specifically waiting for me here. Delightful. No, not that one. Slowing the game way down, but I don't think it's really dealing that much damage. Oh, I fucking jumped too late. I saw that and got greedy about one more attack, I guess. Alright, some damage. Some damage. Give me, lightning instead. Try that next time. Keep moving. Oh, hi. Didn't notice if you did that attack last time. Why am I fighting your sword right now? Your, like, scabbarded sword. You're a big guy. Fight me. God damn you! That did some damage. Fireballs come back to haunt me after the very first boss I fought. They come back! Shit, fireballs. Okay. I can actually see the divide where I can go between them with a slide decently well if I focus. Decently well. I need a heal. Thank God for invulnerability while healing. Easy game. I overcame fireballs! Compare, what the fuck? That to the first boss I fought. What an arc. Failed almost every single quest, understood none of it. At Summa Blasphemia? Don't even know what that means. But we learned to deal with fireballs. This was not a compelling story. But I tried. I wasn't even supposed to be streaming today. What happened to your knees? Were they like that? I guess I never saw the front once you took your robes off. You were facing the tree.
You have freed His Holiness from his afflicted torment. And now he walks by the old processions on the other side of the dream.
Ashes to ashes, dust into the dream.
The cradle of the grievous miracle. The final relic. The grail of blood and gold that emanated from the forehead of the Father as he silently lamented the moment of his blessed twisting.
I didn't get any of that.
That first relic is here.
Okay, it's an actual thing.
At the top of the Ashen Mountain, next to the turned throne where His Holiness was kissed by a miraculous pain.
I did put enough importance on pain, though. I did not understate the importance of pain. Maybe I understood this game more than I thought. Maybe, if we don't think about it too hard, this playthrough was better than we thought.
And now, your final communion with the miracle awaits.
Communion. Am I gonna drink? What was it, the golden stuff that came out of his forehead?
Only you will be able to know how much of it has seeped into your guilty heart. Your communion with the first miracle awaits.
Into some kinky shit. Look at all those ropes. Hang on a sec, let me get that toenail out. It won't let me pause. Am I getting buried in this mountain of snow? Slag? What is it? Unlock ending B.
The mountain of ashes that swallowed up sins and
Ashes.
sinners alike has had no mercy on you either.
Oh.
At the mercy of the miracle you were, and at the mercy of the miracle you remain.
Oh.
You are no longer anything but one more anonymous visage, without a voice, without countenance. Your penitence is over.
So it's not B for a good ending. Freed that lady from eternal torment. Might have been what she and the whole religion was based on, maybe even what they wanted. It might be fair to say it's what they wanted. I don't know. But I freed her from eternal torment. And if we bring it down to just that, if we ignore all this context around it, I'm trying to rationalize the ending as well. Hang on. It seems good? B for Blasphemous. That's got to be good. There we are. Made it! Remember when you tried killing the monk? Yes. Do it again for the good ending? No. No. I might YouTube the good ending sometime, but this game, despite my becoming just a little bit obsessed with seeing a few more quest endings and hidden rooms and stuff, I'm trying to be objective, but A, I'm bad at being objective, and B, oh hey, Purse voice. Someone let Purse know. I'm bad at being objective. I think I'm not a very good reviewer, objectively. And B, I feel like this is wrong because I think it's out of step with a lot of other people's opinions. I think this game's like a 6 out of 10. There's just so many little annoyances. So many. Glitching around the edges, dying to spikes because of it. Just enemy designs that are a bit quirky, whether they go through walls here or there or not. Just some of the enemy designs are annoying. Choosing the direction of your attacks and stuff sometimes feels a bit quirky because it's so exacting. I'm not sure it's actually quirky. It may just be it's so much more exacting than other games that have directional attacks. Half the bosses are great. Half the bosses are good. It did improve after the first 2 streams. My opinion of it rose a bit. But from like a 5 out of 10 to a 6 out of 10. Like, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, but it's not bad. I enjoyed it enough to get to the end, but I'm done with it. I don't think they did their story very well because, for a specific reason. This I can give you a specific reason. First of all, the quests are exceptionally exacting. They do feel like Dark Souls quests where you miss them at one location and you can't go back and get them because you've triggered something else, most likely, that throws them off and now they're dead. And there's very little indication of where, when, or how you should find those for a lot of the quests. On top of, hints and stuff are often buried in the items, and of the items, there are 100. And they almost all, everything but the bones, have extra lore, and most of it's for flavor, and it just becomes overwhelming to dig through and find anything, and it feels like it's luck. And once again, like I said, it's very exacting. You do things in a certain order. So no one piece of that is too bad, though it's not my favorite way of doing quests and communicating story and giving you unlockable endings. But it feels like you've got almost no chance of like figuring something out the first time and making a choice about why you want to support this or successfully completing the quest that most interests you. There's like nothing wrong about any individual thing I've said, except maybe the enemies feel a little tedious in places. But altogether, I just feel like they really drag the game down when there are glittering bits of fun in it. And on the whole, I liked it, but I think it makes me done with the game. People mostly say it's good, but not great, with loads of annoyances. 2 is the one people seem to praise. You do think it's fun to play, but it's also there's some guesswork involved for some stuff, and it's eh. Anyone know if the second game is better? I've been hearing lots of questions and recommendations about the second game, so I'd assume it has a good opinion. This game feels like filler until a new Soulsborne comes out. I think it's worth playing, just not the game to play. Love the art, the animation, the setting. The DLC boss is really nice. It seems to be pretty common that people say 2 improves upon 1's annoyances. Everything is so abstract. The flavor text could be lore, non-essential. What are the odds of you trying Grime soonish after new releases? Soonish is probably unlikely. 2 is considered more of a true Metroidvania. Feels like a classic convoluted 90s game that explains nothing and expects you not to figure anything out until your 6th playthrough. Does the second game have any ties to the first one? Yeah, pomegranates. Just keep it very simple. Don't tell me too much about it. But those of you that know, does the second game follow right after this? 100 years after? Take place in a different world and is just thematically related? How does the second game relate to the first at the most basic, abstract level? You want to know how to get the good ending? Sure, pomegranates. What are the steps required for the good ending? Though you love it, you agree. Strength of the game is the spectacle and the pixel art, but the gameplay itself is a bit of a slog. It does have fantastic art. It's not even my favorite style, but it won me over by the halfway point. I was enjoying it, and I love the art by the end. Were any of the enemies fun to fight? I think none of the bosses made me upset. That fireball thing in the first boss, okay, it did upset me, but I still believe that was my fault. There's got to be a better way to get around that. And that's the only one I can remember having many complaints about. You know, what's her name? Chrysanta is a little bit simple. She should have a couple more attacks or just less health. Because by the end, it was just like, I know what I'm getting into. I'm just this. Ah, here's the one where I can attack her. But it wasn't that bad. All the bosses are good or better. And many of them are great. Of the enemies, most of them are good. Some of them are great. I like their big smashing enemies, like the sarcophagi walking enemies and the big druids. I like most of their big enemies. The things I don't like are stuff that, just like the ghosts. You might consider them environmental. I think the ghosts are stupid. I don't think they add anything to that area. Maybe they should just be a little less common, and they'd be fine. But going through those areas over and over, those ghosts are just so annoying. Especially because, depending on if you're going with them or against them, your slide, when you need to use it, may just stand you up into a ghost, and you'll be fine. You're only taking one hit. But come on. Make it possible, reasonable to get through with some skill and not take any damage, because it's annoying to get hit, even if it doesn't change the outcome. Recommend getting the DLC for the Hall of Dawning Quest. It's super cool and very fun. I think I may have the DLC. I bought this just like a year or two ago on a sale, so I imagine I got sort of a complete edition, though I don't know for sure. Saw you kill the Tormented Lady, tuned out until 3 minutes ago. Hilarious timing if you cut it together like that. You like the art, that's about it. These are the type of games I love to watch but hate to play. It's one of those games that you need to watch a 7-hour YouTube video afterwards to fully understand what's going on. Though you love it, you agree. The strength of the game is the spectacle and the pixel art. Second game is way better boss design. It does suck that you couldn't possibly get the good ending without Googling it. Second game is the same character, same world, unconnected story. It's the same character. So, my ending's non-canon, probably. True ending required you to not kill Esdras early on. I see. Not kill Esdras. How do you not kill him? Can you just walk away when he's done talking? I thought just a fight started. How do you not kill him? Oh, wait. You talked about that door being closed after he died. Do you have to go all the way to the left? Unlock, you know, what you need, like the blood platforms thing, and go all the way in there? And that will start a conversation with him where you can learn he's not such a bad guy or something? Visit his sister's grave before facing him. Got it. Got it. Isn't the DLC free? I don't know. Another thing is the exploration felt strange and sometimes rewarding, sometimes not at all. True ending's extremely complex. You have to spare Esdras, then Chrysanta, after reaching the traitor visage lurking beneath the Archcathedral. You have to find Esdras' sister's grave, but you spared her. Spared Chrysanta. I know, not Perpetua. Got it. 2's a direct sequel. Ghost and Library were a bit too big to not be annoying as fuck. Medusa heads in Castlevania suck, but at least they're small. DLC is free and automatic, so I had it. So I have it. So everyone has it. Who owns the game? Same player character in 2, but new story entirely. You have to make it to Perpetua's grave before killing him and find a relic. Find Perpetua before Esdras for the true ending. I feel like it had some good ideas, a bit underwhelmingly executed. Does not make me want to go back for New Game Plus to try the added stuff. So let me check real quick. Because this is a work of art and entertainment, and it should simply be judged on the merits. But one thing I'm curious about, because one thing I can grade on a curve for, why is this still... Okay, there we are. Blasphemous Wikipedia. Not blasphemy, Blasphemous video game. Developed by Spanish studio The Game Kitchen. Hang on. Development. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if this is their first game ever. Because I just was going to say, is that Tracer's Eye Mask? I was going to say, I don't recognize the name, The Game Kitchen. If this is their first game, it's a fantastic effort for a first game. It's a good game. Just not that good, in my opinion. It's a good game. I'm glad I played it to the end. I don't regret spending yesterday searching out extra stuff. I didn't finish that many quests today. Nah, it's fine. I regret the shame of having to stream today, but I don't regret any of the time I spent with it. I don't want to spend any more, but I don't regret any of the time I spent with it. Got here just in time. Sorry I missed the fight, Gravy. I'm just a little too good. Are these developers or patrons of Kickstarters? These are probably the patrons. The people above don't know. This was their third game. Oh. Well, I'm not going to dock them any points either. Like, well, they should know better by now. I was just curious because I didn't remember hearing about Game Kitchen. Cool. Their first big game. Had smaller ones before. Gotcha. Gotcha. After beating the singing lady and the giant snake, you get the missing eyes of the traitor Visage under the archcathedrals. The room to the traitor is opened only by sparing Esdras, who gives you the key. Gotcha. And then you go back to that door that I couldn't interact with, where I picked up the Quicksilver. And that's it or something? We got the eyes. We did get the eyes. First was a board gaming platform, apparently. Giving the traitor the eyes before fighting Chrysanta allows you to truly spare her. Cool. Well, Samantha, thanks so much for hanging out. 6 out of 10, like I said, but the kind of 6 out of 10 that, if you love Metroidvanias, is worth checking out. I might try and aim for a sale, but is worth checking out. I just don't, it's not going to convince you to love it. You've got to love the genre and think this looks interesting, and then you've got a good chance of enjoying most or all your experience. If you want to complete quests, look them up, it seems. Look them up. And at least one sounds like it requires New Game Plus. But I enjoyed my time. We can talk in Discord about what 2 improves on, though the answer sounds like everything, maybe to varying degrees. People called out the bosses as being particularly better, and I might be willing to give it a try and play it through to the end if I enjoy a stream or 2 of it at some point in the future. But we've got other new games coming up, so it will not follow tomorrow. Trying 2 will not come tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be another Crab's Treasure, which comes out tomorrow, a brand new Souls-like cartoony. You play a little hermit crab and you get different shells and fight lots of sea monsters. I'm hoping it's fantastic. I've been seeing trailers for it for a while, and it just looks delightful. Friday, we're gonna have a bonus stream to play Stellar Blade, because it comes out Friday. Third-person action, lots of crazy monsters. That's getting good reviews from what I've seen. Some people say the story's a bit flat, but the action is great. And hey, flat story, we can just make jokes about it. I'm hoping they're both excellent. Whichever one I'm enjoying more, I'll probably be online Sunday to play more of. So that's another Crab's Treasure tomorrow, 6 p.m. US Eastern. Same time Friday for Stellar Blade. Same time Sunday for one of those 2, probably. Yeah. Do you have a regular schedule? On an average week, the goal is to stream 6 p.m. US Eastern, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday. That's sort of the norm. It does change a lot. If you'd like to know when those changes occur, I'm going to skip this real quick. Is there anything after this? Really thought they were going to show my hand to be like, I'm alive! Okay, no, bad ending. Got it. We unlocked true apostasy. Cool. A new game mode has been unlocked. Is that Sacred Sorrows? Is Sacred Sorrows New Game Plus? Also, I've never opened the extras menu. Is that just where achievement skin selector, patch notes, background selector? Oh. Wounds of Eventide. This must have been the original, and these are each of the DLCs. These are pretty fucking cool. Someone must have recreated these in a wallpaper engine, right? They must have. These are pretty fucking cool. Neat. We got 4 of them. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. Yes, that is New Game Plus. Do check Pilgrimage once. Pilgrimage. Delete Ascend. I can ascend. Elevate your save game to true torment mode, starting your journey from the beginning but keeping hold of your equipment and the upgrades you've unlocked. In this mode, the Penitent One's pilgrimage is considerably more dangerous, and access to the Altar of Penitence is unlocked. Custodia hides secrets that will only be revealed to those who walk this path. Ascent is permanent. There is no going back. Well, that's cool that they include that. I like it. I like it. So that's like super hard mode New Game Plus, and Sacred Sorrows is just New Game Plus. Slightly confusing, but neat. Neato. The Reward for the Cherubims is new skin. Cool. That's what you need to do for Hall of Dawning. Continue. I think we're good. I got a lot of shit I gotta get done for the cats. I actually, it's just chores generally. They're not all for the cats, but I'd started that sentence and I couldn't think of how to end it in a more general way after I chose the beginning wrongly. Okay. If you want to know when changes to the schedule come up, see any updates, I usually keep the Discord schedule up to date. There it is. You're all welcome to the Discord, whether you need the schedule or whether you just want to chat or whether you just want to lurk. We've got a channel entirely of animal pictures. It's a good time. One more time, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope I see you tomorrow for another Crab's Treasure, Friday for Stellar Blade, Sunday for whichever, or some point in the future for other games. I hope I do. But it was most important that you were here tonight. So it's a good thing you made it. Who knows what the future could have been were you not here. Thank you so much. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Give me a second to see if there's anyone else currently live we can go raid. It always feels better to send a bigger raid, better to receive a bigger raid. It really gives the streamer energy. So stick around at least long enough to say hello. And if you've got time, there's actually no one live right now. I mean, there's a bunch of channels live, but it's like RPG Limit Break, Games Done Quick is doing something, Barbarous King is playing Lords of the Fallen. They're all fun channels. You should check them out. But I guess I'll let you decide what you want to watch rather than sending over to a friend of mine, because direct friends of mine are thin on the ground at the moment. Thanks for stream. Have a good one. Thank you so much for being here. Bye, Hydro. Have a wonderful one, Windswept. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great night, everyone. I agree with that. I died 140 times total. You know, around the halfway point when I said, oh, things are starting to click a bit, halfway through stream 3 into stream 4, I really thought I was going to get away without hitting triple digits. I absolutely believed that. But I also thought the game would be a bit shorter than it was, and the bosses stepped it up, the DLC bosses. And walking off that ledge I dived 3 times to tonight really stepped it up. 140. Now